Alright guys, the Retro Challenger here, and recently I landed a run, and soon after the Nes started giving me issues. Even though my carts were clean, that meant that the harmonica part inside the Nes here, I call it the harmonica because it looks like one. That means that it was dirty and maybe time for a cleanup. So I actually cleaned my Nes yesterday, but I decided to make a video of it on how I did it, what I did. So I'm saying let's go see how that goes in this fucking shit box in here. Alright guys, so now let's open up the Nes. And I already started, so... And I got this piece here that you gotta remove. Got quite a few screws here. Just gonna put that here. If you can, you can always fast forward this part. Alright, nothing much to it, but now you got the loader here, right? So you can, so I'm just going to put that here. There's another screw here I'm going to remove now. Alright, so you're going to remove this part here. You really want to gain access to that harmonica, you know what I'm saying? That's what I call it, a harmonica. Looks like one, so who cares? There you go. So now I'm going to remove the first part. Now you got the second part here, whereas you had a few screws here that I removed. But now you got some wires here. Alright, so now you got the, I guess that's the motherboard, the system's board, and the harmonica. I'm just going to toss this aside for now. And what you want to do is remove this part here. Yesterday I had opened up my Nes and I already cleaned this part with an eraser. And some microfiber tissue. And as you may notice, here you have a little bit of damage. But it still loads up the games just fine. So, with the eraser, you rub it out, you rub one out, you know what I'm saying? And once it is all cleaned up, you can put your accordion back, but you'll notice that if you've never cleaned out your thing here, what you can do is use a toothbrush, dip it in alcohol, and swipe inside the upper half here, clean that out. And with time, what happens is that the contacts, let's see if I can have a view here. The autofocus is not working too well. Anyways, what you could do is basically use a needle and draw out the contact, and you can bend it back up, you know, bend up. Anyways, you can push it back up so that the contact becomes more snug. With time, you know, they kind of flatten out. Just use a needle. And I know it's all blurry because the lighting is terrible right now. And anyways, you just stuff it in there and you can pull it back up using the needle. But for the sake of this video, I did clean it out and I tested it out yesterday, and the connections are still good. This is still a good working accordion, or harmonica I mean. Anyways, I have a new one here that I'll be using. I bought this maybe 10 years ago, fuck. And I'll be replacing my older one, and they are exactly the same. So let's stuff this fucker here. Wow. There you go. Holy shit! Brand new, unlike you. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna bring back the beast. But now you got this thing here, and what you want to do is under you got that part here that has to fit in here. Like so. Okay. So once everything is lined back up, you can basically put back the screws in the corner here. Gonna get this part. Alrighty. Okay, so now the casing. So many fucking screws though. And you know, placing the rest of the screws. Come on, baby. And that's it. Now let's go test it out. Alright guys, so now time to test out the Nes. Long time ago, before human being appeared, there lived a monster named Firebrand, okay? Alright, so that's looking good. Not too bad at all, like a glove. Alright. There you go guys, no stress at all. Perfectly new Nes. Hope you enjoyed, fuckers!